October it'll be 2 years.
It was halfway through the second pint of Guinness.
And then deciding a name as well.
How we would actually get a place. If a building is condemned, could we take it?
A lot more people sitting around the table got interested in it, and sure, the idea was born. Let's act on this.
We'd go cycling around and just looking wherever there wasn't lights on in the building.
Why? Yow, yow, yow. Yeah.
We were going through all these roundabout ways of getting a place.
Yeah.
And then it was just right there. And it was right there.
On Middle Street.
Middle of Middle Street.
Yeah, the middle of
heart of
Middle
Galway.
Street. The heart of Galway.
Why? Yow, 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 yow.
It'd be cool if we made a documentary maybe someday.
And action.
Ra.
Social Space 24 Middle Street, a place for you and a place for me. This is our place. Not his place, our place. A place for community. A place for discovery. A place for company. Remember, Social Space Galway, our space is your space!
Lively up when we rise it up, higher it up when we burn it up, raise it up when we blaze it up, we are gonna nice it up, we are gonna vibes it up, light it up.
What's anyone doing in this space?
No, I was just walking down the street a couple of weeks ago when I moved to Galway, and I found it was here, like, so I came in.
Hot of fire burn, hot of fire burning, hot of fire burn.
It's a great meeting place for people to come in, all walks of life, and a lot of people I know would use it for workshops upstairs or to rent the space, or even if you're in town and you want to come in, have a cup of tea.
There's always a sense of community and tribe.
Sínteach an spás agus ní cosí sé go leor agus bíonn fáilte rih aon duine nó riamh.
It's amazing in some ways and normal in others. You're getting people together and getting the early 90s back, really. And everyone was socialising.
We are gonna light it up, we are gonna fire it up, we are gonna ice it up, lively up when we raise it up, turn it up when we blaze it up.
It really is something that combats social poverty, with people having less and less money, they have less money to spend, and that increases their loneliness and their isolation, so a place like this is really wonderful.
It's very important that the community starts to provide its own solutions in a DIY approach, and to come together where profit isn't a motivation, provide a physical space for different groups of different interests and diverse opinions to come together to discuss and to debate.
It's a shared space, so it doesn't belong to anyone, but it belongs to everybody. There's no bosses, there's no leaders, so I like the ideals behind that.
It's a unique thing, you know, it's not for profit and all that, so it's good.
Sweet, sweet reggae, sweet, 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 so sweet, so sweet, so sweet, 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 so sweet.
We wanted a kind of autonomous space that didn't have any political or religious agenda, that could actually respond to the specific needs of our own city.
It's a crossover of different fields and areas and interests, and it's good.
I don't know, it was me and Ken here at the start. Well, Ken was at the very start. I think you were at the first
The dawn, at the
meetings.
dawn, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
dawn of the space.
3, 2, 1.
Here we are in Galway Space. It is number 24 Middle Street, County Galway. Across the way from the very nice Antivark. You can cross the road for a nice cup of tea inside in our lovely space. Follow me through the magic door. This is our little gathering space.
Oh my lord!
Social hub. This is where people talk and cheer and laugh and discuss and debate and excite and enjoy ourselves.
You will see lots of people wearing these t-shirts, and these are the people that have helped to set up the space and who are helping in recruiting people to volunteer within the space and are also helping with the fundraising and the design of the space.
Yeah, like the place works on a volunteer basis and nobody's being paid to do anything. Like we had to be really clear on kind of like role description before we started, or else things were going to fall through the cracks. So that's why we had to sit down and break things into working groups.
There's the finance group, the fundraising group, the communications group, the proposals group, the proactive group, and
Physical space, yeah.
the physical space, like
But there's been such a turnover of volunteers in the space, and that's continuing. You have to make sure things are handed over to volunteers.
Let's continue up the stairs now. On the wall here we have the different rooms that we are about to see. Follow us up where there
we go.
We are now entering the blue room. As you can see, the door is blue. And it says approximately holds 7 to 8 people, ideal for smaller workshops and classes, band rehearsal space, smaller exhibitions, etc. At the moment there is an African exhibition going on inside here. One of our mates has spent a couple of months out in Africa studying drums so he can start drumming over here. So this is just an example of what could be done in the blue room. You can have exhibitions, so if you want to ever come in and do something in the blue room, whatever it is, if it's photography, if it's art or whatever, this is the room for you. Even if it's a bit of band practice, and then you can just rock on. This is actually the red room. We'll go to the lavender room in a minute, and there's a DVD going on at the moment, as you can see. This room is quite big. A lot of dance classes and larger workshops and larger meetings, because this is the biggest room in the house. And I think there's a lot of really, really good stuff can happen here, and it's got heaps of potential. And when these curtains are down as well, you've got to look out onto the street as well, and it's plenty bright and plenty of heat in here.
Capoeira is great. Twice a week, is it, or more?
Yeah, twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, it's popular.
And has a great following as well. What other classes do you remember?
Yeah, well, Play Space is best described as a drama group that runs every 2 weeks, pretty much, regularly, for 2 hours in an evening, where people, actors, directors, writers, designers, artists, people who are curious, anyone that's got any taste for theatre or drama, a place where people like that can come along, where we'll try out ideas. That's keeping you from bringing up your shoulders further than that. Imagine you want to tip your earlobes with your shoulders.
I think there's going to be kids dancing in here between the ages of 3 and 5 as of next week. That will be the very first workshop that will be in here, and it's going to be fantastic. Shall we move on? Lavender room. We've got to be very quiet in here now, because this is the lavender room.
So we have a massage table. Do we still have our massage table? Oh yeah.
This room is absolutely fantastic.
Set up here.
This is Rory. He's meditating. He's like a Buddha. A baby Buddha.
The purple room was such a holistic and...
Massage, acupuncture, reflexology, this
Reiki.
other stuff, like people have used it for meditation.
is how funky we are. This is the office. The office is actually just a storage area at the moment, and it's under construction. And within the next couple of months, we're going to come up with some ideas for this place. So give us your computers, and we'll put them to good use inside here. At least if they can be switched on, then they can get on the internet and they can do some research, and that's useful for everybody here. Finally, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to check out the kitchen area if we can get through the crowd. So follow moi. This is going to be a main room. There's music, everything. We're going to have a cafe there. Come to us and we will feed you.
Food Not Bombs was here from the start.
Yeah.
We used to collect the food during the week, and then on Saturdays they'd have a big collection of food from all the businesses because it was going to get thrown out because they wouldn't sell it on Sunday.
Yeah.
And they used to gather it and keep it here and just give it out for free on Sundays to anyone.
Yeah.
They'd been operating beforehand, but once they moved in here, then it helped them a lot because it could cook up all the food here and then bring it down.
I thought originally it was a Galway-based group, but
no, it's a global thing. And it was a great buzz to have them around here as well because there'd always be leftovers, and even on Sundays sometimes you just have a big kind of almost dinner at 5 or 6 o'clock.
Kitchen's good.
A very important feature as well, all our signing and everything else goes on here. If you want to use the space, you fill out one of these forms. It's an application for the use of space within the space. Fill out one of these forms and there's a couple of us, we'll have a chat with you and we'll organise for you to come in and use the space at your leisure, because that's what we're here for. A few people are playing a bit of music in here at the moment. We've painted a blackboard on the wall here. This is the hub of the space. This is where decisions are made. This is where meetings take place.
Virgo. Funding.
Just like we are not
Well, he was saying money out, money in. So like you have expenses on one side, like rent, light, heat.
That was a big thing as well at the start, that we really wanted to run it off our own steam. You know, that we would be able to raise the money ourselves and that we didn't need to have any sort of core grant.
And it's good that we didn't depend on any funding or anything, because in the economic climate, if we got funding last year, we'd be cut by now, we wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So things like the standing orders and the fundraisers really kept that going.
It's a great community feel to it as well. If you're paying a bit of the rent or paying a bit of the bills or whatever, then you feel like the space is really yours, even more so. Like
you've more respect for the place as well, and you feel like it's more empowering. The power of party when it comes to fundraisers.
This is your social space.
If we use it, contribute to it.
Neil Calorie or B, Neil Sanoliha.
No one who knows it better than you.
Don't assume it will always be here or that other people will take care of it.
Plus il y a de gens, moins il y a de responsabilités qui retombent sur chacun.
This is not primary school. Don't ask for permission.
If you have a good idea for this space, please do it. And get other people involved and excited about it too.
Everyone has something to give to the space. Be confident in your skills and share them.
Don't wait around for other people to start something up.
So here we are, we're at the very end of our tour. We're gonna do a little thing, there we go. And we're gonna get you to walk through. Boys, see you later! Thank you so much for coming. Come back again soon. Cheerio!